How do you know if you have a friend? Someone who's there for you when you need them. Someone who makes you laugh. Someone who you can relate to. But most importantly, someone who accepts you for who you are, including your flaws and your mistakes. There's a story about a king who had two friends. One day the king was walking with his friends in the garden and he saw a beautiful flower and plucked it and gave it to one of his friends. The other friend was furious and said, "You know, that's a rare flower. It grows only in the mountains. You should have given it to me." The first friend said, "I saw you pick up a stone and I knew you were gone now throw it at my head. So I dodged it and that's why I gave the flower to him." The king was furious and he banished the first friend from the kingdom. The next day, the king was walking in the garden alone and he saw that same flower growing in the mountains. He went to pick it up, but it was too slippery. So he sat down and started to cry. The friend who he thought was his friend came running and sat down next to him and said, "Hey, why are you crying?" The king said, "No reason." He thought to himself, "This is the perfect chance to get rid of this guy and make him suffer the way I made him suffer." So he said, "I'm sad because I don't have anyone to give this flower to." The other friend smiled and said, "Well, here, take it." The king was shocked and said, "You're not going to throw it back at me, right?" The other friend laughed and said, "No, of course not." The king was so happy to have a true friend like that.